Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And well, today I am in Kinangop. This is in Nyandarua County. Kinangop is just before Naivasha. I am visiting my sister who lives here, and she just informed me that I need to get ready so that we can go to the farm. This place is a bit cold, and this is why I am wearing a heavy jacket, but the sun is coming out. So I want to take you with me as we go to her farm and harvest minji, or rather peas, because that's what we're having for dinner. So if I want to eat, I have to work. So I have to go harvest the peas, and also she has other produce, or rather other cash crops like maize, and she also does have oats. But today's video, we are just harvesting the peas, and then we'll be peeling it and cooking it for dinner. So guys, let's go. If it's your first time, hit the subscribe button. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you can, leave a comment. So guys, let's go. Looking for dinner. So today we are having peas, and for us to have it, we have to come and harvest. So me, with my Nairobi style, she had to get me some gumboots, as you can see there, and some outfit. We are in the farm and we are harvesting peas. So this is how the peas plant looks like. So you just remove, as you can see, the way she's doing it. Then we will go and peel it like this, guys. So guys, keep watching as we continue harvesting. This one is not yet. So this one is not ready for harvesting. You just have to touch. You can tell it's still green. So I think I'll just cross over onto the other side where my sister is. I think where she is, they are ready, because even the plant on the other side doesn't look this green. This one is too green. I don't think it's ready. I actually ran away from that side because there was a chameleon. Hey, but anyway, let me just go and show you from the other side, because for that side it's ready. This one is not yet ready. As you can see, it's still flowering, meaning it's still producing, so it's not ready for harvesting. Let me go on the other side where she is. Right there, she's there with the neighbor. I don't know if you can see them. They're inside the maize plantation. So let's go and do the harvesting of peas, or rather, there's no dinner but I'm loving this place, and I'm loving the weather, and then the environment. It's so green, it's so fresh, at least away from Nairobi madness and all that. So guys, let's go. So my sister has oats. That's what I'm seeing. She's farming oats as well. Oh, which is a good thing. I didn't know. I just saw it when we were harvesting the peas. So I believe this is oats. This one. Here. Okay, but there's a mixture of oats and weed. That's what she told me. But yeah, if you're keen enough, you can see the oats. Oh, this is a good thing. Well, the sun is out. This place was so cold in the morning, I'm telling you guys. It was foggy, but now the sun is out and I'm all dressed up. I have so many clothes. Now I'm starting to feel hot, but I know in a few minutes it will be cold again, so I'll just keep them. I won't remove. And I can see over on the other side are the neighbors. Maize and lots of maize, and hers are on this side. So yeah, after harvesting the peas and peeling them, this is what we got. This is now the final product. Now this is the final product of minji, or rather peas. At least we got a full bowl. So this will take us for a few days, and we can also maybe share with friends and all that. So guys, that's what we got. Good morning. It's actually morning here. I am still in Kinangop in Naivasha, and well, today is another day. Yesterday was a farm day. We went to the farm, we harvested the peas, we peeled, but we didn't cook, as I've just shown you in the previous clip. So today my sister said it's going to be a cake day. She's baking a cake, and I want to take you guys with me so that she can teach us one or two things. She's actually a very good pastry chef, actually by profession. She does amazing pastries, cakes, and all that. I didn't actually ask her what kind of a cake she's baking, but since I'll be recording and I'm taking you guys with me, we are all going to see and learn and get to know what kind of a cake or type of a cake she's baking. Another thing I'm loving about this place is the environment. It's very quiet, unlike Nairobi, but again, we have to be in Nairobi because we have to hustle. But this place is quiet, so it's a good place to come and you know, when you want to unwind, get away from the busy Nairobi. And also, but one thing I've noticed is the weather here is not a joke. It can get really cold, but you just have to keep warm and you're good to go. So let's go and bake the cake and see what type of a cake she's baking. It's actually morning. I've had tea, but I don't know if it's the cold. My voice is kind of disappearing, but well, and I just woke up not so long ago, so I'm still loading, but I'll be good as we continue with this video. So guys, watch from the beginning to the end, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to leave a comment. And if it's your first time here, please hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. So guys, let's go. Okay, so we want to start baking our cake, and I'll be showing you the ingredients and also the tools we are going to use for this whole baking. So I'm going to start here. This is the weighing scale, this one over here. We are using sugar, Mumias, but you can use the one you have, doesn't have to be Mumias. This is the juicer, it's for pressing the lemons. And over here, this is our unga. We are using X unga, and we are using this as the baking powder. We have our eggs here, as you can see, guys. And over here, we are using Prestige as our butter. And finally, we do have the lemons over here. Now, let me show you. This will be our baking tin. As you can see, it has the shape of a book because she's going to make a Bible type of a cake, because her church is celebrating Jumuiya, or rather, if you're a Catholic, you do understand there's something they call a feast day, and she's the host for that day. So she's gonna make a cake which is going to be a Bible. And over here we have the spatula, the whisk, the grater, and also we have another spatula over here. On this other side, we have our mixer, this one over here. It looks so good and looks very new. And we have now the whisk, the paddle. Is it paddle, Eunice, or pedal?
Yeah, paddle.
It's a paddle and a hook. So guys, I want you guys to stay tuned to this video so that you can learn. This is something you can do at home, and like I mentioned earlier, she's a professional pastry chef, so I'm sure she's going to do a good job. So stay tuned, guys. So to start off, we are going to grease the baking tin. That's how she does hers, but you can use the, you told me it's called the parchment?
The parchment paper.
This one over here. But for her, she prefers greasing the baking tin and dusting it with flour. So that's how it's done. Faster. So she's dusting the baking tin, guys, as you can see. And on this other one over here. So that's what you get after greasing and dusting, guys. Now I'm waiting for her to show me the next step. Okay, so guys, she's now zesting the lemon, or rather peeling, and she's informing me that when you're zesting the lemon, don't do it too deep. Don't go to the white part of the lemon because it's usually bitter. So she will use the lemon zest and also the lemon juice. So this is part 1, zesting, and then we are going to go to part 2 of juicing. Juicing the lemon. So let's see how she's going to do it. Okay, that's how it's done. Wow. So make sure you juice to the last drop. So guys, you see, it did fill up. So we have our lemon juice over there. Lemon juice and our zest. Now we go to the next step.
With this particular cake, I want to use the creamy method. The creamy method is whereby you mix your sugar and your margarine. You mix it until it's light and fluffy. Then we'll add our eggs one by one, making sure the mix doesn't curdle. But if it does curdle, you're just gonna add a little bit of the flour, and then finally we fold the rest of the flour.
Okay.
And for the lemon zest, I would advise to mix it with the margarine and the sugar as you start the mixing.
Okay. And you said you are using a ratio of...
The recipe I'm going to use, sorry I did mention that. I'm going to use the ratio of 1:1 of everything.
Okay.
So if I'm going to use a kg of margarine, I'm going to do a kg of sugar, I'm going to do a kg of flour, and equivalent of the eggs, a kg of the eggs.
Okay.
But what I should maybe tell you, if you don't like the sugar, you can go slightly lower, maybe go 800 grams, but it all depends if you love your cake sweet or you don't like it too sweet.
I understand. Okay, now you can start.
You see them?
Yeah, I'm on.
Oh, okay. Also, first of all, we start with weighing our ingredients. I'll start with the sugar.
Okay.
So I want to do a kg of each. So I'll go in a kg of sugar. That's about it.
And let me interrupt you. So when you said ratio of 1:1, so the cake, our final product now, the cake will weigh how many
kgs? It will be
kgs?
roughly 4 kgs. Because if you can see, I'm using a big mold.
Okay.
And I'll be serving about 60 guests.
Okay, wow.
I want them at least to have a reasonable piece when we cut it out.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
All right.
So we have our sugar in. I'll add the margarine.
Okay.
A kg of the margarine. It's a little bit. I don't like wastage.
Yeah.
So you might find me scraping off.
It's okay. It's understandable, especially here in Africa.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's a bit tough. Let me use the stronger spatula with this one.
Okay.
Kg of each.
Wow.
As I mentioned, I like mixing my zest with the margarine and the sugar to enhance the flavor. So in goes our zest, and then we go straight into the creaming now.
Okay.
With our small cake machine.
All right.
For the creamy method, you go for the paddle because it's strong enough. As you know, the margarine and the sugar can be a bit heavy when you're mixing. So if you use the whisk, you're going to break the whisk. The hook is only used for bread. When you want to make a bread, use the hook for mixing. But in this particular case, you're going with the paddle. Just insert it in
and lock it.
Then drop your machine and return it on now. As you start mixing, start with the lowest gear you have on your machine. So I'll go with 1. I'll start with one for now. I'll keep increasing it as we continue. Okay, one more thing. When you're doing your mixing, it's always advisable you pause your machine and you scrape down the mix on the side so that at the end of it all, everything is well mixed and you have one nice smooth mix.
All right. Understood, teacher. So meanwhile, as we wait for the mixer to do its thing, we are going to crack the eggs, 1 kg. And since she has done this job for so long, she's telling me 1 kg of eggs is around 20 eggs. And when you're cracking the eggs, make sure no shells goes inside. So you have to be very, very careful when doing it. So she's the one doing it because, like I said, she's a professional on this one. We have our eggs ready, so let's move on to the next step.
Now we are at the point where we are going to add our liquids, and in our case we have our eggs and our lemon juice. We are going to add one by one as you continue mixing slowly. And at this point, that's why I was saying if curdles is whereby when you add your liquid into the margarine, it breaks up or it separates. At that point, you can add a little bit of your flour, like a spoon of the flour. Make sure your mix is nice and smooth, and you continue adding the rest of the liquids on your eggs.
All right then. So you can turn on the machine.
Yeah. Our mix has curdled, as I was saying earlier. So what you do, you simply add like a tablespoon of your flour, and as the machine continues mixing, and you'll see the mix will come back together. Then you continue adding the rest of your eggs.
All right. So guys, our butter mix is ready, and when I say butter, I mean BATTER. We are going to deposit it in the baking tin. As you can see, that's how it's done. Okay. Wow. And as we put the butter mix, we've already preheated our oven. You can preheat your oven 10 to 15 minutes before. And she's informing me we are going to bake it at 180 degrees for how long, Eunice?
Half an hour to 45 minutes.
Half an hour, 30 to 45 minutes. So guys, keep watching as we wait for the final product. I can't wait, guys. So yeah. Okay, our oven is set, as you can see, guys, at 180, and we already did the preheating. Now we'll be putting our cakes, our butter mix, and then we just wait for the final product. That's enough. So our cakes are ready, and we have decided to do the tasting as we have our 4 o'clock tea. So this is what came out, guys. That's our tea, and my sister over here. Yeah, so guys, we are going to enjoy our 4 o'clock tea, and then I will be showing you the final product of the Bible, the cake, the Bible one, because she's going to decorate it, and once she's done, guys, I'll be showing you. So see you on the next clip. Well, this looks like a water fountain. I will ask my sister. We have been catching up, so I've not been able to ask her. Okay, guys. So guys, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. Well, if you're a returning viewer, a returning subscriber, those people who always reach out to me when I don't upload a video and ask me when am I gonna upload another one, thank you so much. I don't take that for granted. If it's your first time, you know, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give my videos a thumbs up, and always leave a comment. Your comments are most welcome, and I do appreciate them, and they make me learn on where to improve and how to grow myself. Now I'm gonna have to rush back and enjoy my cake with some coffee, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.